this corner.
Slow walk against him. Karen setting up for smokes, possibly down into mid, or at least a fake into B. But there it is, and instantly swings out. Texture went down though, so that is a little bit of firepower lost.
Yeah, but with someone so far ahead, Gen.G feeling relatively safe to go ahead with their own recon as well, and that's going to be a bit more valuable in the post plant than the Jet. Mei takes a big hit as well, so Gen.G's post plant looking pretty solid. They already cleared somewhat of the flank on mid as well. You still have the tripwire live from Foxy9.
Sheriff picked up as well. Paranoia in towards back to spawn, and of course the rest of the team to watch back into heaven. That's Mei down. Quite a bit of value already for Gen.G. Karen with another peek out, another player down, and this time it's going to be Jen alongside Foxy9, who's continuing to hold the angle. Final shot through. Karen gets it. It's Gen.G with the pistol. There is that little march up in towards A.
Art holding another off angle, again, all on his own. Now, he does this a lot when he has the Odin, but with just a rifle in hand, it's going to be enough. That's a great Paranoia support, though, from G, and he's starting to come alive once again here on Abyss. That allows Art to just hold on. Classic comes out, not just in time. Gian gets taken down by Yeoman. The Desk talked about how he needed to step up, and this might be the round where he starts to wake up for the team. 3 on the board.
Karen off to the other fences as well. Akame trying to hold his best. Gets the spike down. Yeoman gunned down as well. It's just Foxy9. He found the trade, but now the one-on-one against Jinbong, who he doesn't quite know where Jinbong is just yet.
Yeah, Spike is down though, but Jinbong still distracted on the Spike side, and Gen.G will get their bonus round, leading 3-0.
An aggressive angle in towards A main, doesn't spot anything out. Gen.G straight down mid.
Yeah, just absolute mid covers. And they're going to try to potentially trap out the operator as well. They hear it. They know it's trapped. Man, you don't have anywhere to go. You've been trapped out. Akame needs to protect him. They need to find a way out, but there is no exit. It's just Akame fighting for his life on the site, and that he will do. Not only keeping himself alive, trying to protect Mei, but now all alone waiting for that backup. Already a 4v2. DFM is here on the site.
No trades found. To try to work their way around the smoke. Munchkin with the shorty at ready. Pushing in, but once again re-smoked.
Yeah, Munchkin just waiting to see if anyone's going to clear that. A nice timing from Akame. They know where one is. There's a good Paranoia. See if there's a reaction. Yeoman actually gets a nice pick. So DFM, they got to reconsider. Art's going back because he's just not sure of the information. But now they hear both guns. Art, you have to come back. Art, you need to be here for your team. Jinbong is just getting cornered on the site. And Gen.G suddenly flipping this on its head. Such good games here on this map. They need to be able to stabilize here on this round.
It's all those little second thoughts, second guesses when you start to think too much about your own decisions. But that's when you really got to just hunker down, calm yourselves down, you know, take in those little wins that you get and find that confidence back in slowly bit by bit. Hopefully they'll be able to do just that with Mei right up around the stairs now. Karen, though, quick to smoke it off. Maybe looking to push on through with the null command now, and there it is, Mei with the first opening frag. Now continuing to launch the onslaught alongside Jen and the rest of the team. Akame gunned down, but able to pick him back up. Art in with the Hunter Sphere as well, just to toss in a little bit of distraction, but unfortunately Texture holding on true with that Outlaw. Jinbong swings out around the sides now with the Sheriff, and we'll be able to find a little bit of attention. Munchkin swings back though. Yeoman in with his own Hunter Sphere, continuing to send through the beams, but Jin sticks the defuse all the way through. DFM, they take the round. Akame takes more kills as well.
Rotate over to A. They have chosen against it, which I'm happy about, because that's what we saw Gen.G do against CRX, and it didn't work out quite very well. But now, just holding a default, going all the way, long way around, all the way over to A. Mei should arrive just in time. Art, the importance here is to stay alive rather than trying to get a kill. Because if you can do that, you can start to take more space, perhaps in mid, perhaps in B, just get a little bit more information.
Yeah, to stall, but look at how aware Gen.G are as well. I mean, they're not fully committing into it, waiting for a little bit more utility just to check and clear. Down to 50 seconds, they saw, I think, the recon as well. From the Shadows TP play as well, and that's a little bit of an attempt to gather info, but okay, Art starts it off with a kill.
Yeah, Paranoia to keep them delayed as well. There's still 3 members here. You only tag one close. There's the fragment, but he's still hiding in the smoke. You don't find him. Art's still alive. He gets 2, 3 on the board for the round. Gian now holding in the back, but it's with Mei. This time he is not alone. And Yeoman stranded on the site. He's gotten quite a few kills, but it won't be enough for this round. Back. Yeah, Jinbeng, nice jumping. I was afraid he would just try to run back in to try to take a position. You've already given up the site. You have to make sure that you're ready to play for the retake. You have the Cosmic Divide. You can't go over the risks here. Akame stays alive for now. Jinbeng tries to trade off of it. All right, you get the kills. You're staying alive. Jinbeng dances. Barely gets nicked right on the ankle by the Hunter's Fury.
40 seconds with the Cosmic Divide up as well. That's when Gen.G really goes for the full rotation over. It's just Mei on the A side, sure, but he's holding Heaven on an off angle. Art hears Yeoman up by the top of mid as well, but okay, gun down. Jin makes it a safe trade. 2-on-1 against Mei. What's going to happen?
Left.
Mei, he needs to land the first shot. He finds it, not quite able to get the kill. Texture gets by with the Bladestorm, tries to position on top of the site. Spike not planted just yet, but now it all comes down to Munchkin, and he still needs to plant. He would love to get at least one more kill, but he's about to get spotted, and it's too many members. DFM will keep the threads of hope alive with 3 rounds. Just hiding away with that smoke, purposely keeping it low so it's not spotted easily. There's just not enough members from DFM here. They need to win their fights, but Mei landing the first shot just draws away all the attention. The duo of Mei and Gian start to strike back here in the second half.
Oh, he saw Jin.
Yeah, Gian looks like he's gonna get caught out right there near the end, and DFM says that's fine. We'll be able to save our lives going over. Mei just wondering if it's going to re-peek back out to mid, but Munchkin goes down to the spike. DFM now up to their 4th round, the orb, and then you just make no sound. Make it look like you're just going to rotate out by putting fake pressure onto A, and it works perfectly. Even though they tagged Mei, he just backs out quietly as if he's the only one here. And now with the recon coming in, you have to empty the site.
Oh, and look at that smoke out towards A Heaven as well. It just blocks so much of it off. The only thing that Gen.G can play now is from spawn, from security, and that's not good enough. It's going to be the spike down for DFM.
Mei holding close. He loves that spot. Already has quite a few highlights on it just from this tournament. You still have Jinbeng over by Vents as well. The first mission is going to be Mei, and Munchkin gets it with a slow creep out. Art's ready on the other side. They still have good angles, but a full flash against Gian shuts him down, and Munchkin just leading the charge for Gen.G on the bonus. The spam comes through to set up for the teammates, and Gen.G will go up to 10. They know that he's trapped, but who else is on the site? Well, Munchkin down. No bodyguard for Texture. Here comes the flying drone in Mei with the blades out. He wants the kill, but Texture shuts him down. The attack already slowed down. Texture trying to spade through. He gets Akame as well, and the spike still yet to be delivered onto the site. 2 members guarding each other in Gen.G. Texture on for 3. Can he get the 4th? No, well, Karen's already gonna go for it. Jinbeng shuts down Texture, but it's only Jinbeng left who makes it a 1v2.
He was stuck all the way towards the back lines, and with that, he was able to find Texture, who was hunting for kills. Spots out the next player as well. 2-on-1 though, and Yeoman's right up from behind, undetected. So there is a chance at thwarting Jinbeng on towards that spike plant. Karen keeping himself tucked away as well.
This is tough because you do have to just go for the plant. It's just too much distance for you to cover to try to get a kill first. He needs to try to isolate the 1v1s. He has no idea that Yeoman's already through. The timing from Yeoman is perfect as he brings yet another round for Gen.G.
Immediately drones, so that is a little bit of a tell for Yeoman as well.
Yeah, but there's no one looking to trade for Yeoman. So DFM, they will continue to creep back up. Yeoman, if he can find a good timing, if he can find that kill, he can't quite get it. He has to shy away, but that means B site now in danger. There's the no command, everything offline. Foxy9 just waiting on timing. He's been shut down, he's been pushed back with that fragment, and that leaves Karon all alone. Sheriff in hand, perfect. Oh, what in the world is that? Mei still trying to recover things for his team, but the revive just won't come through in time. Foxy9 strikes from the side, and this might be how it ends. Akame's still down. Spike now recovered. They want to try to get something going. Mei set up for the kill, but Mei, can he stay alive long enough? No, it is Texture who finishes it.
Unless Yeoman finds a pick, he's playing right around the corner. Art setting up the smokes.
Yeah, it's just going to be flood into that B site. The talk screen comes up, but obviously coming in through Baby Door, it's going to negate some of that delay. The Haunt gets destroyed immediately. Yeoman just has to make sure that no one's actually pushing through on Waterfall. Curious to see if Texture's going to try to do a door play or if he's going to group up. It looks like he wants to go potentially all the way around and then eventually tap the door.
Okay, That does take a little bit of time. Meanwhile, the main forces all around the site itself. A little bit from heaven, a little bit from the straight up angles. The paint shells to block off Gen.G. Yeoman tries to get ahead. He has to jump ahead, but takes a lot of damage in that process, and May, alongside Gen, will be able to collect on those frags. Texture now up from behind, has the doors up and opened, finds at least a pick, but Kara not quite landing the flick. Down to just Texture, pushes out of the smoke, but Art suffocates him. Yeah, Munchkin jumping on the boxes, does spot them out by quite a bit. So showstopper from Texture, oh, and he gets at least one. Akame will make it a trade. Spike on the ground, they can still pick it up. DFM just thinking about maybe regressing into the A site now that the Raze is gone.
Yeah, but now that GN does have at least Rubble, you know the Omen's not here, and the Raze, because they rotated over, the A site usually not going to be a stack. You kept so much attention on B and C that it should be the weaker site. The timing is there for DFM, but can they get through Yeoman? He's been on fire so far today. Gets spotted by the Prowler, wants to reposition. Oh, it's going to be Karon arriving just in time for backup from above. Yeoman trying to slice the angles, waiting for Karon to fight. Yeoman with another wallbang. He's trying to get the second one, and it's just going to be an absolute shutdown on A. Rubble, again, completely pushed out. Prowler all the way through, and then it's a reset onto B. C site is your only option. C's used, and now a creep through.
Kind of just want a full send, and that's what they're looking to do. A little bit of a creep up, just letting Art be the first one in with a spike. Foxy9 and everyone else have already backed off, but at the same time, Gen.G has the ults to kind of go in for the retake.
Oh, the showstopper trying to send it all the way to the deep end, but the spike already gets planted as a double from May. We've got some good showstoppers in Pacific, but it's not over just yet. Foxy9 answers right back, evens it out to a 3v3. Munchkin, operator in hand, but the lockdown, it should find value. It should push everyone into the corners. Right now, the ping's coming down from Gen.G. They know exactly where to look. Munchkin's gonna look far out, he gets one, Karon clears out the other end, Art staying alive with 7 HP, and it's just not lucky enough. Couple back, but you're the one who needed rounds right now. Rubble, you're giving it a little bit, but still some information on Gen.G's side, no reason to rotate, and because of that, a push out from C-Mound. If you don't have Meteor, use Texture. He pushes out with the operator, that side of the map is now gone.
Not so much being held by Gen.G. Munchkin tries to get ahead. Yeoman makes use of that to spray him down. Takes down Art. That's the one of the controllers gone. Foxy9 comes back to refill the space and finds Jinpung.
Oh, it's so fast from Foxy9 as well. The backup, it's getting faster and faster. GN with a trade, spots Karon. Karon resets the fight and wins it. Akame now alone. Catches sight of Karon, but it's too dangerous to go up to the spike just yet. 50 seconds. He can reset. He can make things calm just a little bit.
He does have 40 seconds to work off of. Spike somewhere behind the wall, so he's able to still pick that up. Just to make sure not to cross on over.
And Gen.G, they'll just hold. Getting curious, the timing, but Texture is flicks still remain at the top as Gen.G move forward to 8.
Trying as much as possible to get just a bit of space. A Haunt, a Razorvine, but it's all being shut down.
It's a hard read. Texture. Yeah, they're all the way through with the paranoia. They've absolutely ditched the C site. They just want to finish this first half here on Rubble. But DFM, they're ready for it. They've reset the fight. They've repositioned. The spread is good. And they'll slow things down finally.
Uh-oh.
Foxy9. No real reason to push out that far out with everyone coming, but hey, you get the kill. It's even better. And then there's nobody here. So DFM, because of that push out, but it does make them wonder, oh, do we have to go somewhere else? Because if Foxy9 is pushing that far out, does that mean they're still holding on A, waiting for us to get pushed in? Maybe we have to go to B. And Gen.G, they can now continue to circle together.
It's all down to a little bit of timing as well. Gen.G is moving a lot more steadily. DFM already on towards the A site, but they're doing so much just to check and make sure that there isn't a single ninja on the side hiding anywhere. So they managed to clear that out. They got the spike down. Razorvine in place. Akame to watch tree.
DFM, they really need this round. They gotta pick their angles carefully and just hold. They can't start second-guessing themselves non-stop. Arcro's set up for a trade on the site itself, but Akame, can he stay alive on tree? The Prowler comes through. He needs to get the first fight. He does it. Now the angles have opened up. May, and Jinbung, they each need to win their fights. May's already been spotted. He needs to swing out. He gets one. Jinbung trying to go for the trade. The Paint Shell's trying to stop the defuse, but it doesn't quite go over the corner. They do stop it at half, and the spray through the box will secure a 4th round for DFM. They're coming. Art makes the call. Lots of footsteps heard. He needs to get more than one. He only gets one, but lots of damage done. Delays them far enough. Munchkin, meanwhile, still toying with them with all the utility, the toxins, the reset. He's not going to get the kill, so numbers advantage for DFM.
A lot better now just to hold the angle. Shearwall comes up. No escape for Gen.G. May will be able to tag them down with the Sheriff.
Okay, there was no one spotted outside of C Mount, so DFM, I'd love to see them rotate a little bit faster, especially as you see that toxic screen come back up. You still have delay util over on C, and May goes down. That's the site opened up. Nobody here for backup. Gen.G, not full information just yet. They will continue to explore with 35 seconds on the clock.
Oh, look at Munchkin.
Oh, he hears him. Gets some damage in, distracts him, not able to fill that A site. And during all of that, Foxy9 with a deep lurk all the way around. So this may have done wonders for Munchkin just to try to make them think about someone coming in from B Heaven. But it's a far range kill for Foxy9. DFM, not much time to work with.
Long range on the Classic, and because of time as well, Gen.G just needs to wait and bait even longer. In with the Snakebite to fend them off. Paint Shells at the ready as well.
Yeah, just going to throw it on a timing, and now they have everything lined up. Ready to just spam down, and the Nano Swarm.
Second
DFM,
one.
They can't even approach the spike. There's no chance for a defuse, and you will just have to run away.
Okay, a little bit of a buy up. The Odin on the side of Art, trying to spam on through. Oh, he will catch Kara. Jin on the other end. What in the world? It's just crouched and spammed.
I didn't know they brought in kill streaks to Valorant. What in the world is that?
Kill streaks.
He's just a slow little walking tank. I mean, normally I would say that would break someone's mental. Gen.G is up by quite a lot, so I don't think it will just yet, but that is frustrating to play against. And I highly encourage the Odin, and I still think that looks annoying.
But hey, I mean, at this point, DFM, you know, take what you can get. Now that's another kill for Akame. Gen down to block off the B side. The spike's on the ground. It's just Yeoman.
I mean, look at Art and Jinbung. The Odin up top. Oh, now he's a turret. Oh, he's just the ever-transforming kill streak of DFM. He completely emptied it. The smoke to try to deny any advance, and the door opens up. Foxy9. Are they ready for it? There's two in the smoke. DFM, you cannot get curious. Oh, that's a timing, and Jinbung's ready for it. It's a quick trade for Foxy9.
You should run.
1-to-1. Oh, but the lockdown, and that could be a bit of a fake as well. The rest of Gen.G is still somewhat undetected, or at least mid-rounding it back towards the B site, where DFM's gonna have to respect it.
Yeah, they see nobody pushing out of blue room, so they consider it safe in the last couple seconds. Boombot sent to make sure there's no push out from heaven as well.
All the positions noted too. Meanwhile, Art, okay, tried to reposition, but spotted out by Karen.
Yeah, but now they know that Karen is at rubble, so that's something that DFM will have to take care of. Akame, meanwhile, gets a kill on the site itself. Now, continuing through, they push him out, so now all eyes onto blue room. Yo, man, he's been so good today. Dodges the Paint Shells, ready for the second kill, holds on to the flank.
So quick to react with May's peak now, down towards Karen, spots out the Odin, and kind of knows exactly where to look. One inside of blue, and that's Foxy9. Okay, slight whiff on it, but Karen comes back in to stabilize. Gen.G off the round will pick up the win. A little bit unfortunate, but right now, straight into it. Gen.G looking to finish. Cool blast pack straight into the site. Munchkin for the trade. Snakebites to hold them off. Spike goes down.
And there's the haunt going through. That keeps him tied up. Paranoia at the ready. They're going to send the Snakebite as well. Karen just pushes out on his own. Now 30 HP. He just acts as a scout. Meanwhile, we do have Art coming in. It's going to be a shutdown. And Gen.G, just like that, will stand back up and remain here in VCT Pacific Kickoff.